What's up, YouTube? I'm back at you with another video. Just give my reaction to the national championship. Michigan won the game 34-13. Dominant performance by Michigan. I'm gonna just read off the stats. Michigan, J.J. McCarthy, uh, he had 18 attempts for 10 completions for 140 yards passing. But the game, boy, their rushing game, like I predicted, I thought Michigan was going to be able to run the ball on Washington's defense, and they did a phenomenal job on the ground. Blake Corum finished the game with 21 carries for 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. Donovan Edwards he shined early in the game. He only had 6 carries for 104 yards rushing. He was averaging 17.3 yards a rush, man, with 2 touchdowns. Man, he just had a good day running the ball, man. Michigan, it was a defensive slugfest at first, man. You got to give credit to Washington. Washington was hanging in there defensively, but they just gave up some explosive plays, man, and came back to get them at the end. Michigan had 303 yards rushing on the ground. I don't care what team you are. If you allow that many rushing yards, man, it's going to be kind of hard to beat a team like that can run the ball at will. I'm looking at the average. Michigan was averaging 8 yards a carry, so I mean that's tough, go against. Receiving wise, uh, Colston Loveland, he had 3 receptions for 64 yards receiving. Roman Wilson, he had 3 receptions for 54 yards, and Cornelius Johnson had 3 receptions for 25 yards. So the game plan, as you can see, for Michigan was just to run the ball, man. They felt like they was going to be able to do it, and they had a lot of success on the ground, run the ball. Washington, on the other hand, Michael Penix Jr. had 51 attempts with 27 completions for 255 yards passing, 1 touchdown. He threw 2 interceptions. Costly interception at the end of the game. They gave Michigan the ball. Uh, One of the guys returned it back in good field position. He almost ran it back in for a touchdown, but it got stopped right short before crossing the end zone, and another player came in there and was able to get the touchdown. I think it was Blake Corum that got his second touchdown. Dylan Johnson, he had 11 carries for 33 yards passing. Just this Washington offense, man, just didn't show up. I mean, wasn't able to get anything done. Michael Penix Jr. missed some crucial plays, in my opinion, to keep the drives going and stuff like that. But you got to give credit to the Michigan defense, man. That was one of the things I said in my prediction, that I just felt like Michigan's defense was going to be too much for Washington's O-line. And they put a lot of pressure on Michael Penix, man. And sad to see that he got injured in this game, man. Definitely one of the best players in the country. He put up a great effort, girl, man. They was able to somewhat hang in the game for the most part, but just couldn't cross that threshold of getting a lead or anything like that. Rushing wise, they only got 46 yards rushing on the ground, and like I said, they only had 255 yards receiving. So Rome Odunze, he only had 5 receptions for 87 yards. Jack Westover, he had 5 receptions for 42 yards. Jalen McMillan, he had 6 receptions for 33 yards, and he was able to get that 1 touchdown. But it was a slow back and forth game. Like I said, both teams were playing good defensively. Washington showed up, in my opinion, defensively, man. They just couldn't get anything done offensively. And we just look at the team stats. Yeah, Washington only had 301 total yards of offense. They had 2 turnovers and 17 first downs. Michigan had 443 total yards of offense, and they had 16 first downs and 0 turnovers. Michigan had the ball for 29 minutes and 16 seconds. Washington had the ball for 30 minutes and 44 seconds. So Washington had the ball longer, man. They just couldn't convert. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, costly turnovers. Washington had the ball, I think, in the beginning of the second half. Just couldn't get anything going, you know. Uh, Michigan, man, just in my opinion, that offensive line and that defensive line, man, really, really good defense in Michigan, man. Carried them a long way. And J.J. McCarthy just makes plays, man. He was able to run the ball a little bit to help extend drives, and it's just the run game, man. That run game for Michigan uh, helped them win the game, and I thought they would do that. I thought they was going to slow the game down, and that's exactly what they did. But you got to give credit to Michigan. Won their first championship since 1997, so I know Michigan fans got a lot to be excited about. Uh, very, very interesting season. This season, in my opinion, you didn't know who was going to beat the team to make it out in the end. So many unknowns left. But Michigan made it to the big game, and third time's the charm. They was able to pull it through. My hats off to the Michigan fans. Congratulations on winning the championship. Washington fans, don't hold your head now. Y'all had a phenomenal season as well. Michael Penix Jr., man, don't hold your head now, man. Really, really good player. Uh, pray that he gets healthy, and everything will be fine. But that's all I have for the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.